I swear to you, before I just start recording, I've been trying to fix my hair for damn near 10 minutes. I swear. And it looks just the same as it did when I started it, if not worse. Help me out. Help me out. Blow on that. Blow on it. Go. You not gonna help me? Man, I don't need your fucking help. Anyways, what's up? Sorry for how soft-spoken. Q&A, the long overdue Q&A. I took a little break, as y'all could tell. Well, some of y'all could tell, maybe you could tell, I don't know. I've been in my head, kinda, a little bit. Some YouTube stuff and some IRL stuff. Damn, I can't drink first for once. Selfish ass. Hurry up, I was gonna give you some. Anyways, whatever. Here. Drink up. Good shit. So, I'm recording midday. So you'll hear background noise. It's just banging, bam, 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 and some like drilling noises. Is the construction that's going on next door. I swear, I promise they were not recording when I first came out here. They started they were not recording when I was in my room getting ready to, come on out. Once I started setting all my stuff up, then they started. Like they want to be part of the video so damn bad. Anyways, we got the notebook. The notebook. Paper, and whatever this material is. I wrote all the questions down in here. This should be all of them. All of them at the time of writing these down. You know what I mean? I gave y'all lots of time, and y'all gave me lots of questions, so we're gonna get into them. Let's see. So this is gonna be a simple Q&A, get to know me sort of video. If you're expecting a lot of triggers or something, this isn't for you. Go check out my other videos. Thank you. Let's go. Question 1. What is your name, age, and nationality? And then I had to add on height because I forgot to write it down in the beginning. I wrote them up and down like this. If you're pausing the video to read them all, you're wasting your time. By the time you read them all, I'll be done with them all. Let's see. So what's your name, age, and nationality plus height? My name is Jake, Jake. Real name Jake, not Jacob, actually Jake. Age, I am 18 years old. 1-8. Nationality, that's the same as race, I think. I'm half Japanese and half Caucasian. My dad is from Alabama, very white. My mom is from Japan, very Japanese, 50-50 hybrid, and that's what I am. And my height, I'm 6'3", 6 foot and 3 inches, which is taller than most. When did you, next question 2. When did you discover ASMR, and what made you want to start your own channel? So, this is a funny one. And by the way, when I wrote these down, I kind of just, in one eye, out the other, in ear, I didn't think of answers for them, rather. And for the ones that I did, the very few, I already forgot. So these are like on the spot, sort of, you know what I mean? So when I discovered ASMR, so that's a funny story. I used to go to IOP. If you care enough to know what it is, go look it up. And my therapist there, we were doing a body scan, I believe. Guided meditation, body scan. And I was sitting on the couch, like I am now, just there, relaxed, just and then doing all the mental stuff. And I started getting tingles, and I was thinking, what's this feeling? I remembered on my way home, like, look into it, look it up, because my cellular data is so slow. I can't go on Google and Safari and stuff online on data. I need Wi-Fi. So I got home and looked up, why am I getting tingles or I didn't even know that the word was tingles. I didn't know what word to use at the time. So I put, why do I get this funny feeling when listening to guided meditation? Something along those lines. And then I went from one thing to another, kind of went down a rabbit hole, and I ended up finding ASMR. That's that story. What made me want to start my own channel. So this was a few years back, I believe, when I first started my channel, like close to 2 years now, I believe. I was in my sophomore year of high school, I believe, late sophomore year, and I wasn't doing well academically. COVID hit when I was in my freshman year, and it messed everything up. My grades, F. It was terrible. Let me set up. It was bad. So I had to go to the learning center. And the learning center, I went to that instead of traditional school. And I would go there for 2 or 4 hours a day and take the bus home. And I got home very early because it's only 2 or 4 hours, right? And I had a lot of free time. But this video is really gonna let y'all know what kind of person I am. Holy shit, that's a little scary. I'd do like a little bit of work, not much, when I got home, and the rest of the time I would be doing what I wanted to, whether it was games, talking to friends, drawing, reading, whatever it may be, right? And with my therapist, when I looked up, well, what are these tingles, blah, 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 it was around the same time. I think I already said that, but yeah, it was around that time. And I thought, damn, this is hard. I'm not good at explaining things. That's a thing about me that you need to know. I am terrible when it comes to explaining things, so bear with me for a second. B-A-R-E. No, B-E-A-R with me, not B-A-R-E. I made that mistake a few videos back, and it was a little embarrassing. If you know, you know. But yeah, I had a lot of free time, and people had told me in the past that I had a nice voice. I should do something with it, right? Podcast or ebooks, whatever it may be. And I thought, yeah, you know what, I should do something. And then ASMR, but that's not the only part, right? My hair has been bothering me since I took my shower, dude. It's so bad. I swear I spent maybe 10 or 15 minutes straight in front of this camera before pressing record, trying to fix my hair for 15 minutes straight, just for it to end up how I started, if not worse. Help me out here. Blow on the screen for me. Blow. Right here. You're not gonna help me or what? Man, I don't need your fucking help. Anyways. This shit bother me so much. So, grades were terrible and all this. I was so behind. I felt so stuck. So stuck. It was bad. And I thought, at this rate, when my high school years are over and I'm done with that, I'm gonna be fucking homeless on the street with nothing. That was kind of the future I saw for myself if I didn't lock in, you know? So I thought, well, you know, I want to give ASMR a try. If this goes well and it takes off, I could, make money off this as well. I could do something I could potentially enjoy as a hobby and turn it into like a business, was my thought process. So that's why I started my channel. I started because I started this channel and started making videos out of fear of having no future and being homeless and having no income. That's why. But then, that's not what's keeping me that's not what's keeping me here doing this, right? I upload videos because I want to, because sure, part of it is the chance that this could, go big and I could actually do something with this. That's part of it, I won't lie. I'm so sorry, my hair. Blow on it for me. Please. Man, fuck you. I'll do it myself. But yeah, part of it is still that fear. Part of it is the fear. Part of it is the chance that I could do something big with this. And the other part is that, I like doing this. I like being able to help people calm down, sleep, whatever it may be. That's why I enjoy, seeing comments that y'all leave saying that, yo, I was just about to sleep and you dropped this. Thank you so much. I'm about to sleep so well. It means a lot. It does, truly. But yeah, those three things. If it seems like I'm distracted by my hair, I am a little bit, I won't lie. But I'm paying attention to what I'm saying and everything. Good. Thank you. What do you think? I don't like it, but whatever. Question 3. What country do I live in? Country. So I'm geographically challenged, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I don't know what a country is until I think about it. So it's the United States of America, right? No, country is, is country the USA? I think country is the US. I live in the USA, the United States of America. That's where I live. I live in California. I'll say that as well. Country is the US. State is California. Yeah. Don't make fun of me. Question 4. What do I have any hobbies or interests? I do. One of them is this, of course. Maybe I don't do it enough to call it a hobby, but it's a hobby. Another is, I don't know if y'all remember, kendama, the thing where it's a wooden thing with a cup here, a cup here, a bigger cup here, and a small cup here, and then has a spike on this side, and then has a string and the ball. I use that, and I'm kind of goated on it, I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe I'll show off one day. Not today though. I got that. I have a little trainer song butterfly knife. I use that sometimes. I draw a lot. I've been drawing a lot recently. I stopped. There was a time where I stopped for a couple of years, and maybe a month ago, maybe a little more than a month ago, I got back into it, and I've been going hard since then. I read some manga as well, and I work out when I can and I feel I'm able to. Those are my hobbies. I'm a little bit of a boring person, I'm gonna be honest. And then I'd be reading y'all's comments too. I try and respond to them all, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood. Hopefully that doesn't sound bad. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Next question, what is my zodiac? I'm not big on astrology, but I believe I'm an Aries. I don't know that sun and moon stuff, but I am an Aries. My birthday is March 23rd. 2323. What is your favorite snack and food? Maybe I should keep this in frame when I read. Makes me seem more professional. Keep it interesting. I'm using these pillows to support my back, by the way. Don't let it distract you. What is your favorite snack and food? Snack. I like... What's the exact name for it? I like these Doritos. Spicy sweet chili, I believe. Purple bag. My favorite chips. Favorite candy would have to be Sour Patch Kids. Usually the watermelon ones, but I like the regular ones as well. And peach rings. Peach rings. I like peach rings. I love me some peach rings. And food. Food. Ooh, food. What's my favorite food? I feel like I'm starting to talk normally rather than do soft-spoken, sorry. Or is it the same thing? I don't know exactly. I've never taken the time to look into, stuff and see what soft-spoken ASMR like is by definition. I would think it's speaking softly, like this, sort of. Let me calm down a little bit. Food, that's a hard one though. I like, ramen. I like, Japanese cream stew. Japanese curry. That's hard. Japanese food though, I really love my mom's cooking. Shout out to my mom. She's in her room right now. She's chilling. Favorite movie. Okay, what is your favorite movie, show, and book? But I replaced it with manga because I don't read normal books. I'm a loser like that. Get off my dick. Favorite movie? I don't watch movies. I don't really watch movies. But a movie I watched recently that I thought was amazing. It's not often that I'll watch a piece of media, like a movie or a show, something like that, and be able to confidently say right afterwards that was a 10 out of 10. But Godzilla -1, let me tone it down. Godzilla -1 was a 10 out of 10. So let's go with that movie. That was really good. I feel like I could not relate to it more, but I could enjoy the movie and the characters more because it took place in Japan. Those of you who, if you know, you know. I feel like it's a common thing, maybe. Like watching a movie that takes place in somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean. Question. I forget the number. Keep track for me. Thank you. I'll trust you. What's your favorite? Who is your favorite ASMR artist and favorite trigger? Favorite ASMR artist, I would say. Sky ASMR. She's the GOAT. Shout out to her. Check her out. She's awesome. Yeah. Favorite trigger? I like Luna Bloom ASMR is good too. I fuck with them both pretty heavily. Favorite trigger though? Favorite trigger, I'd have to say I like tapping. I also like hand sounds with hand movements. Ironically, despite liking them so much, I'm not good at them. I should probably stay closer to the camera, huh? I hope y'all could hear me okay before I came up close just now. I'll watch the video back and make sure you can. But if you can't, shit, I'll see if I can edit it somehow and make it better. I don't edit my videos though, but this one's on, maybe. But yeah, ironically, even though I like hand sounds and hand movements so much, I suck at them. Like, I really suck at them. How's that? You like that? I know you like that. That was good. You can't tell me otherwise. Question, and this is really slow. Maybe I should pick up the pace. Damn. My fault. Do I listen to K-pop? Do you listen to K-pop? If so, what songs do you like? I don't listen to K-pop. I don't listen to K-pop. Sorry. It's not really it's not my type of, I don't listen to K-pop. Shout out to K-pop listeners though. Do you like Frank Ocean? No, I do not like Frank Ocean. Not my kind of music. Again, I'm sure he has good songs. Not my type. Just not my type. If you're watching, the person who wrote opinions on Drain Gang ? Frankie, I'm gonna tell you a little story. I don't tell, man, you wouldn't call it a story, but I'm gonna tell you something. I don't really tell people about my channel. I've told very few people that I know about this channel. So when I find out that people I know in real life know about my channel and watch my shit, sometimes it scares me. And the person who wrote opinions on Drain Gang, I didn't know you knew about this channel, bro. But shout out to you. Thanks for stopping by. Opinions on Drain Gang, hey, not my kind of music. But if you like it, you like it. And that's great. Everybody needs something they can fuck with, you know? Favorite art, can y'all tell? Can y'all tell that I categorized all these questions? I used my head for this one. I wrote all these questions down by oldest to newest, and then I put them in categories. I tried to categorize them well. It took time, but I couldn't settle for less because I couldn't do this all messy. Like, what's your name and age? And then we're jumping to opinions on Drain Gang, you know, that kind of shit. I did my best. There are some that are out of order though, but it's okay. It's okay. Favorite artists and favorite song. Polo G is my favorite English artist, easily. I am a huge Polo fan. People always joke about, well, I wouldn't say people always joke about, but I don't know much music, English music, outside of, how do I say this? My hair, bro, I cannot. This shit is bothering me so much. And y'all refuse to help me out. I don't know why. Alright, we're chilling. I listen to Polo and a few other rappers. But outside of that music, I don't fuck with a lot of English rap. Or just rap. It needs to be, I'm open-minded and I am open when it comes to music, but it's very rare that something actually sticks with me. Does that make sense? Like, you're open-minded, but it just doesn't, nothing is for you. Does that make sense? Or would that just mean I'm not open-minded? No, because I am open-minded. It's just, it doesn't resonate with me. That probably made no sense, but hey, if you understood it, then Thank you. Thank you for listening. What kind of genre and slash music do you like? I don't know what you call a genre, but I listen to... So, I listen to English and Japanese music. For English music, I listen to whatever you'd call Polo G's music. I listen to some drill. I listen to... What do you even call it? It's all rap though, I will say that. It's just basically all rap. But I don't know what you call the different genres besides drill and whatever Polo G's stuff is. I don't know. I don't think it'd be called trap because somebody said, yo, let me show you a trap song the other day. And I did not fuck with it. At least not the one that he showed me. If you're really curious, go listen to Polo and you get an idea. Melodic rap is something I listen to. I like melodic rap with like deep lyrics. Not just no. I'd get dislike bombed for that. That could have come off as racist. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Do you play any instruments? I used to play the piano. I played it when I was 2 years old to like 3 years old, I think. And I still remember every like lesson that I went to with my piano teacher, I would get mad, but it came off as me being mad at my teacher, when in reality I was mad at myself for fucking up and messing up and playing poorly. But to my mom and my teacher both, I think, they took it as me being mad at my teacher. So my mom made me quit. I think my piano teacher also had a say in that. I think she also wanted to like get rid of me because she was tired of it. But yeah, I just get really frustrated with myself, so I stopped playing piano. There was a short period of time where I played ukulele at my school. We had a class for it. I remember nothing though. And we have a guitar. My mom and I have a guitar, but I don't play it. So piano. I'd say piano. I can play a nasty triangle though. Don't. I'm kind of just saying things to say it right now. I don't know what it is. I'm in a strange mood. I can't describe it. But at least I'm recording, right? Do I watch my ASMR? Do I watch my own ASMR? Definitely not. Only time I'll watch my own ASMR is when I'm going through frame by frame to find a clickbait thumbnail, whatever you want to call it, and to make sure, or to like see in the very beginning and very end if the audio is fine. That's it. I don't watch my own videos. Maybe one day when I get to editing, it'll happen one day. Not today. Maybe today. Maybe I'll have to edit to reduce the background noise if that's possible. But no, I do not watch my own videos. It makes me cringe. I don't like it. Say I'm in a call on Discord with friends or something, and someone's like, watch my screen share, and they're just watching my videos, I say, and you can call me an asshole, you can call me a loser, or whatever for this, but I'll say, dude. Or no, what was it? No, not screen share. If they're playing my videos really loud and everybody can hear it, I say, dude, turn your volume down or stop watching it or else I'm leaving because I cannot stand it. It makes me cringe so hard. I cannot do it. I can't. Do you have anybody you look up to? Next question, do you have anybody you look up to? I do. So first person that comes to mind is my friend Jacob's dad. Great man. For the longest time, I've always looked up to him. He's just awesome in every way. He's an amazing person. He passed away a few months back. It was very sad. It caught me by surprise, and I'd been meaning to like reach out. I wanted to talk to him for a while too, because it had been a long time. and then I got the call saying that he passed away, and I was actually pretty sad about that. But Mr. Can I say his last name? I'll say his first name, Mr. Mark. He's the first person that comes to mind. Another person I would say is Ishizuka-san in Japan. One of my mom's old coworkers. He always lets my mom and I come over and visit and stay at his place for a few days when we go to Japan. He's awesome. He's like an adrenaline junkie monster. He's 50 something or 60 something, and he's still doing all these things so constantly, staying active, and he's very kind. What's it called? Hospitality but when you apply hospitality to somebody, what's that word? Like he's very hospitalitic. That's definitely not it. Don't quote me on that. Those two are the first people that come to mind. I think. I'll say those two. Mr. Mark and Ishizuka-san. The goats. The fucking goats. What is your special talent? When I wrote this down, I remember I thought about it for a bit. Because I was thinking, what special talent do I have? I don't think I have a special talent. It's more of a trait, a good trait of my own. I'm very, is it sympathetic or empathetic? I care for people, especially those that are close to me, and I cherish our relationship and them as a person. I'm very kind, caring. I like to make sure everybody's good, and if they're not, I do what I can if it's okay with them to help out, and I'm a nice person, is what I'd say. This is what I like to think. You can ask the next person and see if they agree with me or not. What superpower would you want? Okay, so for not the reason that might come to mind at first, because Instagram Reels has been going crazy recently. I would want some sort of time manipulation. Anytime superpower talk is brought up, since way back when I first played Quantum Break, if you know that game, you know what I'm talking about. Time manipulation could come in so it could do so much. Not just like freezing time around you, but in specific areas, or it could basically make you move faster, stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest, I would use it to steal. I'll just say it. I'm sorry, but I would. When my mom and I aren't doing well financially, and if I had something that could get us out of here, out of this financial pit, I would do it. No questions. So time manipulation, some sort of time manipulation is the power I would want. That would be awesome. Am I a dog? Are you a dog or cat person? And do I have pets of my own? I'm both. It depends. I'm a cat person if the cat is playful and talkative. If it is a cat that is playful and talkative, I'm a cat person. If it's not, I'm a dog person. But I love dogs either way, right? And no, I do not have pets of my own. I used to at my dad and stepmom's place. We had a pug that was my stepmom's. His name was Twix. That little fucker. He was something. I love him. We had Luna, which was a golden retriever and poodle mix. Usually poodles are assholes, right? But Luna was the sweetest dog I've ever met. She was such a sweetheart. I miss her. She was a saint. Love her. And there was Barn, which was a beagle. Is a beagle. That was my dog. Barn, I think he had a rough upbringing, childhood. I think he was abused. So he was really scared and timid, and he'd run off easily at first. But, over time he warmed up, and I loved him. But when we'd have visitors and stuff, he'd kind of run away quickly and stuff. Love that. Love Barn. Then we had Dingo. He was an orange cat, a grumpy old man, basically the IRL version of Garfield. Lazy, grumpy old man. He had this thing where if he ever heard a sneeze, he would meow very loud. And when visitors and people would find out about this, they would just fake sneeze on purpose, just to hear him go, I love that dude. Those were my 4 pets. Then I had fish way back. Butters and Scotch, I think. It's like butterscotch. I don't remember how I came up with that, but Butters and Scotch were their names. 2 little fish. Love my pets. Hope they're doing well. Oh, and I cannot forget about Jude. Jude, way back when I was a little kid. It was my dad's old girlfriend's dog. He was a pit bull and pit bull boxer mix. And usually, I think pit bulls and boxers are like really aggressive, strong dogs, right? But Jude was like my best friend. There's this thing my dad would do where I would go hide in the house, and Jude would stay with my dad, and he'd say, "Go find Jake," and then he'd take off to find me. I miss that dog. That was when I was very young, so he's probably dead. Once my dad and his girlfriend broke up, I didn't get to see him anymore, right, because it was her dog. But yeah, I'll always remember Jude. He was an amazing dog. Always have a place in my heart. What can't you live without? I would say I can't live without First thing that came to mind was my mom. Not in a how do I explain this? She's very all her family is in Japan. I'm the only family she has over here. It's just me and my mom, right? We're very close, but we're not at all at the same time. It's hard, it's so difficult to explain because I don't really understand our relationship too much either. But it's a good relationship. I need my mom. As bad as it may sound as an 18-year-old, it's like not in a way where I need my mom to like survive, but having her here with me, knowing she has my back with things, I'd say my mom. At the end of the day, I think I would have to say my mother. Shout out to you, Mom. I know you're not watching though. She does not know about this channel. She knows about the channel. She asks, can I know the channel's name? And I tell her, no. She's like, okay. Understanding. I'll tell her one day if this channel can grow big, if I can stay consistent with my uploads, you know, and make the community bigger, and we grow big. I'll tell her one day, right? But not now. What's your biggest red flag? I remember writing this down. I wasn't sure if you were talking about what's the biggest red flag for you in like another person, seeing that in another person, or like my own flaw. In another person, I would say it would be being, I'd say being emotionally illiterate, but not everybody understands or knows how to. It's more, it's part of being emotionally illiterate. It's when you try to, when you're passive aggressive, when the main way you communicate is passive aggression, avoidance, those sort of things. That's what I hate. I hate it. Hate's a strong word, as people like to say, or used to say. I don't know if it's still said often. I don't use hate often, but I hate passive aggression and avoidance, those sort of things. I can't stand it. It gives me that pit in my stomach feeling when I'm actually dealing with it, right? Biggest red flag in myself? I would say, Okay, this has to do with the question. Me as a person, I always try to understand where people are coming from, and I like to hear people out and try to understand, sympathize with them. But when it comes to that, the banging was on my side. When it comes to drug abuse and alcohol abuse in other people, I have a hard, how do I say this? This is rough. If I'm talking to a friend or somebody about their struggles with alcohol or drugs, I've worked on it a lot, but there still is a part of me that slightly judges. And when I'm working with them to try and help them in whatever way it is that I can, when they let me help them, right? In whatever way I can, I still judge a little bit as I do it. I think it's because I've had people in the past close to me that have ruined their lives, had their lives ruined because of drug and alcohol abuse, which you would think is a reason why I would, be more kind and caring to those people maybe who do struggle with these things. And I am. But oftentimes there's a part of me who judges. Not with everybody, but in some cases there is. It's more prominent in people who don't want to quit or don't want to get better, people who don't see a problem when it's gotten bad, That's when I judge more. That's my red flag if I had to pick something. Do you work, study, or both? So I didn't graduate. I didn't graduate high school. Like I said earlier, this all started with COVID. COVID set me back. I was behind and I didn't feel like I could catch up. I never did catch up. I will catch up, but I wasn't able to during my high school years. Graduation was a month ago, maybe? I'm not sure. But right now I'm waiting for adult school to start so I can work on getting my GED. So I'm in the process of starting to study. And I've been meaning to reach out to my pastor to see if I could help him with work, because I know he always needs help. He does painting stuff, I think. I'd like to help him out with that. So in the process of starting to work and study. There you go. Do you have siblings? By blood, no. By blood, I'm an only child, but I have 3 step-siblings that really aren't in the picture anymore. But they're there, so there's that. Next question, what fantasy race would you be? I had to look up. The question was, I wrote down here, what fantasy race would you be? But the question itself was, what fantasy race / Dungeons and Dragons race would you be? I looked up Dungeons and Dragons races. Way too many. If you're watching, I'm sorry, I could not go through all those. But I wouldn't want to be something too different. I want to be something that still resembles a human, but has enhanced traits and characteristics, So what would that be? Like an elf? Do elves do they even have enhanced characteristics, or do they just have those big ass flopping ears? I don't know. But I'll make my own if there isn't one. Human with enhanced traits / stats / characteristics. A lot of stuff. That noise was on my side, by the way. That was on my side. What countries would you like to visit? Japan, and Japan. I'm not big on traveling, so honestly I don't have an answer besides Japan. I've been to Japan many times before and I love it so much. I'd like to visit again. Maybe move there one day. That's how much I like it. I just need to learn to read and write in Japanese again, because I lost that a long time ago. I can still speak some in Japanese. Speak some Japanese though. On the scale, real question by the way, on a scale from 1 through 10, how freaky are you? I'd say on a freak scale, I'm above average. I'm above average. Let's go with that. Are you in high school? What are your plans for the future? So I sort of answered this a question or 2 ago, right? I'm not in high school, but I didn't graduate. Plans for the future? That's a tough one, because in all honesty, I don't have plans for the future. No, I'm gonna keep that part. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But I don't know what I want to do in my life. I want to do something. I know I want to do something. I know I want to be able to financially support my mother, myself, and my future wife. But I don't know what that'll look like. With how much I upload right now and how, I wouldn't say little effort, like I put effort into this, but compared to other creators, it may not seem like much because I don't even edit, right? I just kind of hop on here and start doing stuff that I want to do. But considering everything I do, it may not work out or may not look like it'll work out, but it'd be awesome to be able to make like a decent income off of YouTube, right? But who knows if that'll happen. That'd be awesome though. I'll be pushing for it for sure. I need to get back into uploading. But like actual work, I don't know. I don't know. I put the more emotional, deep ones towards the end, which I think we already got through most of them. But I don't know, in all honesty. So, pray for me. Let's just say that. Pray for me. What sports do you play? I don't play any currently, but I played soccer for 3 years, I believe, or 2 years when I was much younger. I played a season of basketball, a season of flag football, a season of track and field. I was a demon on the long jump, by the way, holy shit. Did some cross country, for 2 years, I believe. There may be more, but that's all that comes to mind. I tried out for volleyball, but I wasn't able to submit these papers that I needed to in time to actually make the team, which was unfortunate. I really wanted to play volleyball. Shout out to my volleyball players. Yeah. Do you have a girlfriend? Not currently. Next question. Do you think friendships last for a lifetime? My answer to that is they can. It is possible. Definitely possible. It's just a matter of you and that person actually, because people change over time, right? For the better or for the worse. And sometimes along with change, you start to, there are other words for it, but maybe fall out with friends. And that happens. That's normal. That's okay. It's just a matter of you and that person actually having that super strong bond and connection throughout all that. Yeah, I do believe friendships can last a lifetime, but 90% of the time, they won't. They won't. It depends on what, like, friendship you're talking about, right? Because if you're talking friendship as in just you and this person talk from time to time, you're friends, then yeah, you could have a lot of friendships that last a lifetime. But I'm talking more, you guys talk all the time, you still hang out in real life and genuinely have a good time together type of friendship. That's hard to come by. And if you feel like you have a relationship like that, I advise you cherish that friendship. They are hard to come by. Yeah. Like I used to have a friendship that I thought would last for a lifetime. Same friend I sort of vented about on my last video. But like I kind of said in that video, for the past 2-3 years, I've definitely started to feel like it will not be lasting a lifetime, not at all. It might end fairly shortly, right? It happens, unfortunately. People change for the better or for the worse. That's just what happens. Sometimes you don't have to be okay with it, but you need to accept it for what it is and find a healthy way to move on. That's my answer. My long answer. What are you studying, and what would you want as a career in the future? Like I said, right now I'm not studying. I'm in the process of enrolling for adult school to work on my GED. What would I want as a career for the future? Not a specific answer, but I would like a job, some source of income that would be able to financially support myself, my mom, and my future partner. That's my answer. Be awesome if this YouTube stuff would work out though. But like I said, as I am now, I don't think is that like negative self-talk? Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop that. Yeah, that's something I enjoy doing. That's what it is. Something I enjoy doing that can financially support myself, my mom, and my future partner is what I would like to do. How have you been recently? Have there been any changes in the last 2 years? Shout out to you. I got a tiny bit emotional when I read this, because like, you know, you've been here and you've actually if you kind of get what I wanted to say, then you understand. I've been I wouldn't say great, but it's not bad. Like, I'm not bad like how I was in my worst stages in life. I've been getting by. I've been managing somehow, is what I'd say. Could be much better, but we're working on that, right? Have there been any changes in the last 2 years? I'd say if there's any change in myself, it would be I'm a lot more self-aware and emotionally literate. I understand a lot more now. Maybe you could call it maturity, but in a more emotional, mental way, right? I'd say that's the biggest change. And yeah. And there's been a lot of shitty things that have happened with people and friends, but that's in the past. That's in the past. How would you describe yourself in one sentence? And how would you describe the person dearest to you in one sentence? Myself in one sentence, I'd say I'm a compassionate, I am a compassionate person who really cares about those that really cares about those around me, especially those dear to me, those that I really care about, and those that mean a lot to me. And how would I describe the person dearest to me in one sentence? It's my mom. I'd say a hardworking, kind person at heart who is currently she's going through it. And that is keeping her from her full potential, I guess, is what I'd say. You can sort of take that that's what I'd say. Love her very much. What is your skincare routine? I take cold showers and I use Neutrogena Hydro Boost, I believe, every now and then, not every night. Yeah, cold showers and Neutrogena Hydro Boost is what I use. What is your morning and night routine? In the morning, my routine would be getting up, taking my meds, brushing my teeth. That's my morning routine, and then I do whatever. My night routine would be taking my meds, brushing my teeth, flossing, showering. Yeah, I think that's it. I think. Hopefully I'm not missing any key things that'll make y'all think I'm a dirty little dude, you know? What's your favorite takeout spots and orders? I don't eat out much. Everything's too expensive. But when I do, I like Chick-fil-A a lot. I get a chicken sandwich, no pickles, with how many pieces? I don't know what piece, but with their chicken nuggets and Chick-fil-A sauce. That is good. So good. You need to try it if you haven't. I mean, I don't know who hasn't tried Chick-fil-A though. Let me tell you all a story actually about Chick-fil-A. When I used to go to IOP, everybody there, right, not in a bad way at all, just telling you how it is, straight up. When I used to go to IOP, everybody there was some sort of gay, right? One time I got Chick-fil-A on my way to IOP. I finished my food in the car, but I brought my sweet tea with me in the Chick-fil-A cup, right? It has their logo on it. And I walk up to everybody, what's up, you know, greeting them. And they see that I have a Chick-fil-A cup with me. It's like, did you go to Chick-fil-A? Yeah, I did. Why? Then they get on my ass about how I didn't know this. Neither would it stop me from ordering Chick-fil-A because their food is good and that's all I care about, right? But they kind of got on my ass about how Chick-fil-A funds multiple, is it conversion therapy or transition therapy? Basically, from what I know, it's for people, whether they're forced to or go where they're forced to do it or do it on their own will. Basically for people who are not straight that want to be turned back straight. Therapy for that. I didn't know Chick-fil-A funds that sort of therapy. But they got on my ass about how I bought Chick-fil-A and that by doing that I'm supporting that. What? Get off my dick. I like their food, bro. That's it. It's not that deep. Sorry if you know, I like their food. I don't buy their food because it goes towards conversion therapy, right? I like their food and I buy their food for their food. Maybe I'll get dislike bombed for this. I don't care. I like Chick-fil-A. And I will continue to eat Chick-fil-A when I feel like it. Man. Do you plan on doing a video in just Japanese? Final question. There are two other questions I remember, actually, that I didn't write down. But do I plan on doing a video in Japanese? Just Japanese. I could do a video in mainly Japanese. I wouldn't say just Japanese, because my Japanese isn't good enough to do that. I could do it, but it'd be very broken. Not, like, great Japanese. So I could do like Japanese trigger words maybe. I've done that in the past. I'm pretty sure I butchered this comment down to make it shorter, but I'm pretty sure I remember it mentioning how I've done it in the past. Or maybe I'm making that up, but I have done like a Japanese trigger words video in the past. That's been archived since then. Privated, I mean. I could do it again one day with prep if y'all would want to. Let me know if you do, if you've watched this far. I don't know. One reason it's taken me so long to do this is because I always think, who the hell would want to watch me do a Q&A? Because I can't. This is negative self-talk, but I don't find myself that interesting, and that's why it's so awesome to have a community, and to have you guys who actually, because I recognize those of you who comment regularly on new videos and stuff, and I appreciate that a lot, because it's crazy to me that there are people who actually enjoy what I put out that much, right? Because I have my content creators that I love to watch, ASMR or not, and I think, wow, they're so awesome. And to have people that might think something similar to that about me, that's really cool. That's really cool to me, and I appreciate it. But 2 last questions that I didn't write down that I do remember. Favorite color? I'd say it's a light shade of purple or pink, or just white. And something along the lines of Kendrick or Drake. Neither. I don't listen to them. I listen to Polo G and my Japanese artists. I don't listen to them. But I will say, Kendrick won the little back and forth beef that they had. I'll say that. That's my answer. But yeah, this was a long video. Wow, 1 hour and 7 minutes. I did not think I would be recording this long. I was thinking more 30 to 40 minutes. Yikes. I yapped a little too much, didn't I, guys? Those are the questions. I took that long I did it in red and black so I wouldn't lose my spot. That took a while. Like if you fuck with it. Comment anything else you'd like to see me do. Yeah, thank you for watching. This was long overdue. Thank you for 2K. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Thank you for 2K. We are only going up from here. I'm a little tired. I'm probably gonna go for a walk and then lay down, or just lay down right after this. I'll record another video tonight, and I'll put it out tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. You fucking matter, you bastard. You know that? You fucking matter. You're very special in your own ways. Don't forget that. That was a Q&A. I'll catch y'all later. Take care. Stay safe. Bye. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow.